Okay, so Kate, you said 3 minus 5i. I would agree with you. Oh, I still paused. Thanks. Coli, right?
What?
What'd you get on the right side?
For number 1?
Yeah.
1 minus I.
The right side people agree with him? Well, Kennedy, you are here. When did you show up? No, she hasn't. I looked there and it was empty. Where were you taking a test? All right, number 2. Who's sitting on the left? Scott.
27 times 2i squared.
No.
Yeah.
That's the first. All right. Let me ask you guys. What's F stand for?
First.
Does everybody know that's first?
Yeah.
That's the first 2 in each side, right? Okay. What does that mean?
Outside.
Outside or outer? What's these 2, right? What's the I stand for?
Inside.
Inside or the inner 2. All right, that's these 2. And you're multiplying when you do that, right? I know, that's what my 6th period told me too, so that's why I'm going through it with you guys.
We learned
L is for what?
last.
Last, which are, these 2, right?
I learned the answer.
Yeah, I think never learned that one.
Well, now you know it,
I
right?
know it now.
So that's what FOIL means. First, outside, inside, last. But you're multiplying the first 2, the outside 2, the inside 2, the last 2. All right, what do we see here? A square, right? So we have to do what?
Change the sign.
Change the sign in front of the 2. Okay? So this answer is 29 minus 3i. Okay, Scott?
Yeah.
Grace, you got that, didn't you?
No.
I can't believe it.
I still put 27, not 29. No.
Oh, you forgot to add the 2?
Well, I added it to the I.
Oh. Did you forget to make it I squared? That's what, yeah, that happens a lot. Okay, for number 2, Danny. Yeah, what'd you get?
18 plus 21.
You guys agree with that? 18 plus 21i?
Yeah. I think that's agreeable.
Do you agree with that, Cole? Burris, you agree with that?
Let's see here. What
All
did
right.
you say?
Never mind, you're not even listening.
Was it 18 plus 21i?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that, Danny.
Okay, so we got a minus 6i squared. That becomes plus 6. The I squared goes away. Right, Mr. Paul? And then 12 plus 6 is 18, like Danny said, and negative 3 plus 24 is 21.
Why do we have a right and left side?
Because, seeing if I used to give this as a quiz, and I would have you turn it in, but I didn't today. All right. What did we say yesterday about having an I in the denominator? Got to rationalize. It's no good, not allowed, right? Because I equals what?
Negative.
Negative.
Square root of -1, right? So just like when we had square roots and we couldn't leave those in the bottom, we had to rationalize the denominator. We have to do that when we have i's in the bottom. So how do I get rid of this I in this bottom? By what?
Minus 2i.
Not 2 minus 2i.
Oh, you change it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The conjugate is 2 plus 2i. And it's the conjugate of the bottom. Okay, what is 2 plus 2i divided by 2 plus 2i? 1. You guys all realize that, don't you? So what am I multiplying this fraction by? 1. And what's anything times 1? Itself. So I'm really not changing it to something different. I'm basically multiplying by 1. But when I do this, I'm getting rid of that I in the bottom. Okay? So you use the complex conjugate of the denominator. You just write it over itself. Okay? And then we FOIL again. Right? First, outside, inside, last. First, outside, inside, last. -6, +4, cancel. So what's the bottom? 8. And again, the shortcut, square the 2, and add. What's 2 squared plus 2 squared? 8. Right? 4 plus 4. That's the shortcut for the bottom when they're conjugates. Because they're always going to cancel in the middle. Okay? So basically just doing first and last. But it's always addition. Because it'll be minus something I squared. It's always going to change it to plus that something. All right? 12 minus 6 would be 6. 12 plus 6 is 18. Can I reduce that? What goes into all 3 of those? 2. So divide 6 by 2, 18 by 2, and 8 by 2. So there's the answer. Okay? Okay, Trenton? What do I multiply this top and bottom by? What else? What else? What did I do here? Look. What do I do over there? Just not paying attention. You didn't hit your head on the mat too hard yesterday, did you? Not a mattress, a wrestling mat.
No, a mattress.
Trenton.
Yeah.
You better know that.
I was
Right?
gonna say that.
Yeah, sure you will. You better say that from now on. All right? Brandon, is that making sense? Okay, so then the bottom's going to be 8 again, right? 2 squared, and add. Okay, the top, 6 minus 6i plus 12i minus 12i squared. That's plus 12. What's 6 plus 12? 18. What's negative 6 plus 12? 6. 2 goes into all those. 9 plus 3i over 4. Simple, right? Questions? You should be able to do all those. If you can't, I'm going to have to hurt you. All right, we started at 86, right? 86 is negative 4 plus I. 88 is negative 9 minus 10i. 90, 11 minus 60i. Any questions on 90? 92, 74. They're conjugates. 5 squared, 25. 7 squared, 49. Add them. 25 and 49, 74. 94. What do we do with that I to the 11? Divide the 11 by 4, get 3.75. So that's I cubed, which is negative I. So this is 3 minus negative I, which is 3 plus I. 96. Oh, look at all of those. Got to divide all those by 4. So when you divide the 35 by 4, it's a 0.75. So that's a negative I. When you divide the 24 by 4, it's 6.0. So that's a 1 or negative 1. When you divide the 18 by 4, you get a 0.5 or remainder 2, which is negative 1. You get a negative 1 and a negative 1, which is a negative 2 and a minus I. 96. 98, you got to multiply the top and the bottom by conjugate, which is negative I. So the answer is negative 3 minus 18i, because the bottom will come out to be 1. Or maybe it's negative 1. No, it'll be 1. Because negative I squared is positive 1. 100, multiply top and bottom by negative 2 minus 4i. And when you're done, it's 1 minus 3i over 10. And for 102, you're going to multiply the top and the bottom by radical 2 plus I. And when you're all done, it's 2 radical 2 plus 2i over 1, which is in the upper range. Questions on any of those? 100 or 102? Or maybe 96? No questions? We understand? Okay. Then you have a practice quiz for homework. We'll go over it Monday. Quiz is Tuesday, or actually test. Lots of stuff.
Why did you put that on face? Nope, got it.
Dave has to come so he can give you a ride there. Not going. Is that it?
Yeah, he's a butcher. I would pay for all his meals though. Yeah, he does make money.
That's kind of a good deal.
It's mutual. Communism is everybody gets over. So, communism, then you have to figure it out. Yeah.
We need another.
I counted wrong?
They're expired.
Yep.
How many times you had time extra?
Oh.
Okay, then. Okay, you put it on paper.
Kennedy, did you get one?
Yeah.
I'm here the day before what we do yesterday.
Like the guy that's just on the site, like something out. But he did actually do stuff, he goes.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be better on this.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Be us.
Go.
You don't like that?
I didn't see any mag on the ticket list.
Really?
Didn't work.
I remember.
I did one. Yeah. Yep, that's what they do, they just print it off then, right? They get an email. Yeah, they can leave it, they can leave it on the phone. Alright. So. Thank you.
Alright. We got.
Really, on number one already, Grant? Well,
The main.
good, you remember. You gotta find the, the birthday. Negative b over 2a. No, that's the x value. Then whatever you get, you put it in.
Stop doing this, you nerd.
Okay, so you, for the first one, you gotta find the vertex. Okay? Before you find the vertex, you find the axis of symmetry. What's that little equation formula? Negative b over 2a. Once you get that answer, plug it into the equation. And that'll give you the y value of the vertex. And the answer to number one is the y value of the vertex. That's the min or maximum value. How do you know if it's min or max? If it opens up, it's a min. If it opens down, it's a max. Yeah. No, not something like that. Like that.
Yeah, like that.
That's their player, right?
Y value. Domain's x values, range is y value.
Oh, it's Y.
Less than or greater than that? I don't think that could work. Yeah. Well, it goes up, right? You're welcome.
You'd always turn around and be better around. If you know, turn to the wrong thing on the game, turn to the right.
I did.
You're gonna go over like the road in the middle of Jackson.
Okay.
Where's the ass?